I don't think I want to waste no time. We're going to get right to the proceedings this evening. I'm your host, JMatt.
Hey.
Welcome back to the JMatt Show. This is show 112. Moving on up.
112.
Big Smoke.
We in here.
Big Q on the ones. Appreciate y'all joining us, checking in.
We back.
We got some shit to discuss. We got a lot on the agenda. And I want to get right to it. I don't want to waste no time.
Speak on it, man.
Now, before we move any further, I do want to ask you, gentlemen, because I'm about to tell y'all about my weekend.
Okay.
I want to ask y'all first. I want to be a gentleman. Ask y'all first. How was y'all weekend? Anything y'all did interesting? Anything y'all want to share? Discuss.
Over the weekend?
Yes,
my
sir.
weekend was simple. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't really do much. Just normal. Made some moves. You know what I'm saying? Made a couple dollars.
Couple dollars is always good.
Couple dollars, yeah. I went out with my one peoples for a second at the little lituation. But yeah, other than that, nothing out the ordinary.
Oh boy. Do he watch this? He don't watch this.
No, I don't watch this.
All
no,
right.
he don't be watching.
Okay.
A little lituation.
Everything was cool?
No, everything was cool.
Oh boy, wasn't there?
No, he actually wasn't there, surprisingly, and that's actually good.
I'm fucking with you.
That's legit. No,
I don't know why Regis knows so many freaky ass boys.
I'm mad.
But we gonna save that for another day, another time.
Whatever. You do the other one first, but all right. I'll take that.
Oh, you know what? Before you go, Q, did you have anything interesting? You was just chilling? All right, well, I know you be chilling. You be
chilling. New money over there.
I will tell you, I got a story that I'm going to have to put in a tuck, and I'm going to have to share this at a later date.
Okay.
Not only was it freaky, but it was embarrassing in the motherfucker. It's so unbelievable. It's like a movie. It's too fresh for me to share right now. But
damn, you say you got y'all all ready and
but
shit?
Just put a pin.
Damn.
Remind me to share this story. I might have to wait till next year. I don't know.
Next year? Come on now, Jay.
Bro,
you can't be. What the fuck, man?
Well,
you
6
can't
months.
Do that, nah.
6 months.
6 months.
Christmas time. But it's too fresh, and it's super embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Y'all gonna laugh at me. Everybody gonna make fun of me and make jokes,
Jay,
but it's cool.
You gotta tell it though.
I am with it. This is what I. This is what I do. I'm going to, but I can't do it. It's too fresh.
Oh my god.
It's damning.
Y'all
but I will.
Know.
I promise. I will tell y'all.
Just like I wouldn't know, because I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. I have no fucking clue.
And you gonna find out with everybody else too. It's that bad.
That a bitch.
It's that bad.
Okay.
But so let's get into my weekend. This weekend I was kicking it with the Qs. No names, please. I learned my lesson about saying people's names.
Right.
So we kicking it with the other friend group.
Okay.
Everybody's familiar with.
Definitely.
Maybe everybody that's watching not familiar with, but y'all not strangers to having multiple friend groups. You know, you got this group of friends, this group of friends. Some people got multiple group chats, and sometimes the group chats do not intermingle.
Right.
Sometimes this set of friends be the hood friends. This set of friends be the dignified corporate niggas, and you don't usually blend the two groups, right?
Keep them separate. No, you keep
That's what I think. I feel like
keep
you
them
should
separate.
keep them separate. But anyway,
yeah.
Sometimes women do things different.
See, that's women.
But that's neither here nor there.
Right. Doing too much.
So we with the other friends, and there was some interesting conversation that came up, and I would be a fool not to share some of this information that was really, really, really good and juicy that we discussed over there. Now, to give y'all a little bit of background on how different my friend groups are, I will give you an idea right now, because our friends, we like to roast each other.
Right.
We joke, we bust, we do all. It don't matter if you fucking got accepted to Harvard. We gonna motherfucking joke. Nigga, what, you cheated, motherfucker?
Right. Like, how the fuck you get
we're going to joke. So the first sign that where I knew that my friend groups was different was these niggas got to pouring drinks, right?
Okay.
Motherfucker had some tequila. He like, Jay, taste this, man. I'm like, first off, no. That's your glass. And you got
drink from his glass.
Yeah. And you got like 25 ice cubes in your tequila.
Man, chill out.
I'm not tasting that tequila, dog. You done ruined
this nigga
it.
said 25
Bro,
ice.
He had a mason jar
full of
ice and some tequila. And I'm saying that's not the way to taste it.
What the
First off, if you want me to taste tequila, pour me a little taste in the shot, and I'll do that. Then the niggas say,
that's already
I just don't know if it's good or not. You know, we drink tequila. I'm like, that's good. This nigga proceeds to pour Sprite in his tequila.
Sprite?
With the 25 ice cubes. I said, you ruined it.
Was this a Blanco?
No, it was recipe.
Oh, shit.
He poured Sprite in his... First, I've never seen that done before. Unless you're making some like tequila sunrise.
Yeah. That's why I asked if it was a Blanco.
But you need other ingredients. That's number one. Number two, other nigga walk over to the bar. He pours a glass of Jack Daniels. He puts Sprite in the Jack Daniels.
Right in the JD. Okay.
So I'm sitting there, and this nigga go. I looked at him. I'm like, what are you doing? He like, Jay, I want my liquor to taste good. We not like you. We don't have to prove our manhood to drink shit straight. I want my liquor to taste good.
Damn.
I was just like, you got it, dog. You got it. My niggas would roast the shit out of me if I was putting Sprite in any of my alcoholic beverages.
I'm not gonna hold you. That would fuck me up.
Will we not get roasted?
I'm not gonna hold you. Hell the fuck yeah, you will get roasted.
We roast niggas for drinking Tito's. Like, straight.
Right, nigga do drink that bitch straight. It's like Tito's, nigga. Like
these niggas putting. From that point on, I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah, them
I guess shit is done differently in different places, in different spaces. Cool. Let niggas have that. You have your drinks how you want to have your drinks. The night continues. I told you one of my homies was supposed to be doing a podcast. And I told you about I called this nigga on the phone 3 years ago when we was doing the show. And I teased him about him not doing his show.
I was about to ask, is this the one homie?
So my nigga pull up, he feeling good. He got a t-shirt on promoting his podcast. I said, shit, we doing promotional gear now? My nigga released a trailer. He promoted shit. I said, okay. Podcast must be coming soon. I'm like, I've been encouraging nigga for so long because I want a fellow friend to do this shit. We could cross promote. We could do all type of shit.
Right.
Nigga's scared. He's scared to put his podcast out there. What he does though is when we get our couples gatherings, he uses the women and our group gathering as like a pilot for his show. So every time he's around, we get together, he get to throwing out topics and starting this big powwow of conversation. That's his podcast. He won't release no episode.
So he records it too?
No, nigga, there's no recordings.
Man, what the fuck, nigga? So what is he rehearsing for some shit he ain't about to do?
Yes, but he's a good conversation starter, which is why his show would be great. And I can't wait for him to do it if he actually gets the balls to do it.
He's been talking about this shit for years, nigga. He's not gonna do it.
So, my homie, we all in a like a little Indian circle, passing around a peat pipe, but wasn't nobody smoking. So he thought a question. I forgot what the question is, but it leads to a conversation about marriage. He wants to do a podcast where it's centered around Black relationships, Black love. Powerful thing. I love it. Great concept. He feels like he can learn from the married couples that are in his friend groups, and he can learn some about what it means to be married and help put him along that path that one day having Black love like we got in our circle. All right. So he throws out a question. Somehow we arrive on the topic of, can you have a successful marriage without, they said, Christ as the head?
Oh my God.
Regis, I sat there the entire time and listened to everybody talk. I didn't say nothing.
You didn't say anything.
Shirley nudging me like, you're not going to say nothing? You're not gonna say nothing.
Like you ain't got nothing to say, Jay? Nothing?
Rachel tell me, you're not gonna say nothing? You're not gonna say nothing? No. I'm gonna let y'all have this because I know motherfucker think that I like to talk all the time. I told him I'm actually a better listener than I am a speaker. I listen more and I observe more than I open my mouth and talk. I feel like that's actually a powerful thing to do.
It is.
You learn a lot that way.
It is.
And what I learned in that conversation is I don't have no business speaking up because the way it was going with the religion and the Christianity, I was floored. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. But then once I started listening more, I'm like, oh, okay, I can believe what I'm hearing. I just never heard the passion come out from these people about this like this. That was like my first time. So I'm listening. I'm like, wow, I'm learning a lot. The women, the men, everybody that talked about how Jesus Christ is first in the relationship, and without Christ, your successful marriage probably will fail or it won't even get off the ground to be successful in the beginning.
I wouldn't say shit to that either.
Bro, I heard so much that weekend about how Jesus is supposed to be in your marriage, and without him, you will not be successful.
And they elaborated on that. I'm gonna take,
bro. One of the ladies, she's almost got the preacher. Now, without telling too much, I don't want to say too much more because I want to ask y'all's opinion. But 2 people was divorced, and 1 couple was not married. Everybody else was married. You know, me and Shirley got the longest relationship, 18 years married, and like 7 years dating before that. So we 25 plus in that motherfucker, right?
Y'all vets.
You know what I thought was weird? None of these individuals asked me and Shirley any questions about marriage. And I brought that to my wife's attention like a couple days later. I'm like, you don't think it's odd that they had this conversation about marriage, but nobody asked the most successful couple about anything regarding marriage? I'm like, I have my thoughts about that.
As you should.
I have a lot of thoughts about
that. Did they?
They didn't ask us shit.
Damn.
So I peeped that they wasn't asking us no questions, and they wanted to get shit off their chest. And most of the shit they wanted to get off their chest was regarding Christianity as it pertains to relationships. So I let them have that because little do they know, and maybe they do know, I do not call myself a Christian no more. I kind of let that shit go by the wayside. You could say I denounced it, whatever you want to say. I do not refer to myself as a Christian.
And they don't know. Do they know that?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But I didn't want to introduce that into the conversation and mess up the flow. I just want y'all to flow how y'all flowing. And I'm not trying to throw no monkey wrenches into the situation where it derails the conversation. Now we're talking about just
religion.
Yeah,
I get you.
So with all that being said, I just had to set the table for y'all to see. This was a very interesting group conversation about marriage, and I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about that statement of Christ being the head of your household or the center of your relationship? And without him being first, your relationship isn't going to be successful. I want to get your opinion about that.
I call bullshit on that. You entitled to your own opinion at the end of the day. I have to throw that out there first. But
true.
I don't got to put Christ first in my relationship. Nigga, I got to put myself first. Nigga, if I can't, dude, if I can't operate right, there's no way the marriage is going to flow right. If I'm not good, if I'm not doing what I need to do to keep me successful or happy, because I'm in control of my happiness. My lady, my wife is not in control of that. And vice versa. I'm not in control of her happiness at all.
It's not your job to make her happy.
Not at all.
It's not her job to make you happy.
It sure isn't. Now, I can make her happy. I can do things, of course, but it's definitely not my job. But it's not Christ. That's so crazy. I don't even really know how to really say that without even just really shitting on it, but you got to really just put yourself first. I'm just so on self getting better and just being better so you can provide for your partner, be good, be great for your partner. That's really my goal on the marriage thing. I just need, and then you need your partner to, this is what it is. Y'all need to lock in. You and your partner have to be locked in. I'm so tough on being locked in. Y'all have to be on the same path. Locked in as far as any and everything. Finances. Y'all need to be locked in as far as finances. Y'all need to know how much is being spent, what needs to be spent. Y'all need to be locked in, communicating about that. Y'all need to be locked in about stuff around the house, what needs to be fixed. Communication is definitely key. There's no lie when it comes to that. You have to communicate. I don't think you can over communicate in a relationship. Well, in a marriage, I'm going to say, not even just a relationship, but in a marriage, you can't over communicate.
I like that. You
got to communicate. But to me, that's a successful part. The Christ thing, no.
So it's more of a partnership.
It's definitely more of a partnership.
So if y'all can potentially be in lockstep in how you want your partnership to look, and if y'all's goals are aligned and similar, then that's how you have a successful marriage. Because I was thinking, one of the questions that I wanted to ask and I didn't ask was, what's to be said about successful relationships that had Christ as the head and the centered focus that eventually fall apart?
That would have been a legit question.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's to be said about these pastors divorcing their wives? And they supposed to represent the highest of the highest when you regard them towards marriage. They supposed to be the prime examples of marriage. I see pastors getting divorced, cheating on their wives all the time. And Christ is the center of that. Are you basically saying that, they did something wrong? Or is it only Christ as the head when everything goes right?
See, yeah, you couldn't have hit him with that shit.
And that's why I did.
You couldn't have hit him with that shit. So they would have been stuck, nigga.
So I thought that in my head, but I'm like, let me think of a better way, because I'm a thoughtful nigga. I said, let me think of a better way to phrase this question. And I said, do you believe that divorce is an option in marriage? That's how I phrased it.
Okay.
I felt like that would be a better way. And some people agreed, some people didn't. So that started up a different conversation.
Would more of them agree? Or
no, it was kind of split.
What? Okay.
Yeah, because I told you, like, 2 people was already divorced.
You did say that.
You know what I'm saying?
And then 2 was divorced.
2 was divorced. One couple dating, everybody else is married.
It was about like 3 couples that was married. 4. 4 that was married.
I'm sorry, 2 dating.
2
because my brother was there too. I forgot Reg.
How many married?
4 married, 2 dating, and the 2 that was divorced are dating.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. The 2 divorced people are together.
How long they been kicking it? You know how long
it's been a few years.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a few years. Maybe 5, 6, maybe something like that.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I feel like they've been together for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, it got really, really interesting, but my mind was just going so many different ways, which is why I didn't say nothing. I just want to take all this information in it and understand more about the people that I'm around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm learning about y'all a lot. And it was super interesting because I'm like, it's so many questions. Like, what about people that get married that are in different religions? I have seen Muslims get together with Christians and have a successful marriage.
You ain't asking none of that.
Bro, I didn't want to. I didn't want to upset the apple cart.
You should have.
But I was like, I'm just going to bring it to my show where I actually have a show.
I see what you did there.
That's good shit. That's good shit.
Hey, shout out to my homie, man. I hope you finally record an episode and put it out. I hope you do, man. Like, this should serve as some encouragement, because if I'm wrong with anything I'm saying, jump in the comments.
Been trying to encourage that man for years, dog.
It's been so long, like,
long time.
And lastly, before I move on to the subject, nigga, if you think that you gonna launch your podcast by using everybody else's wife as the guinea pig, you are sadly mistaken, my nigga. Yeah. Niggas gonna need some equity in that bitch. You better figure out, nigga, who you gonna have on that motherfucker talking about relationships if you got a relationship show. That's half the battle. You can't use your group as the guinea pig.
No, yeah, that's right. See, that's why that bitch ain't did shit yet.
Yeah, I don't think he knows who he's going to be talking relationships with. Because then that's a situation where now you got to figure out guests. And now you got to invite people on.
You just add more shit for the reason for this nigga not to do it, though.
No. Well.
That's even more.
Maybe he thought about that.
I'm just saying. You ain't gonna never get that bitch off the ground, nigga. I'll be on episode 300. Same shit.
I'm gonna take all that nigga subjects and come right on this bitch.
I'm just saying, that's it.
Holy shit, that's funny, man.
Never get that bitch going.
That's real. And then, this was another one. I'm sorry. The one she was like, marriage is intended to glorify God. So she said that you're supposed to get married and you're supposed to have children so you and your wife and then your children learn about God. You continue to glorify God by procreating and seeding.
Okay.
Spreading the gospel.
Okay.
I was like, I've never heard that before. That was the first.
All right, woman, shut up. What the fuck are you talking about?
That was the first.
What the fuck are you talking
Marriage
about?
is intended to glorify God.
Not according to Paul Pierce, nigga. Not according to Paul.
I'm so glad you said it. I'm actually glad you saw that clip. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I thought about it.
I watched a little bit of it. I seen the headline. I watched a little bit of what he was saying and shit, man.
Paul be faded, too.
Hell yeah, he be faded.
Paul be faded.
Talking shit, man.
Mad shit.
Talking shit.
He's probably one of the most entertaining people to listen to while faded, my nigga.
That nigga be talking shit.
My nigga said marriage is for poor people. Said, damn.
Right, like, damn, nigga.
And he actually doesn't even know how wrong he is.
Man.
That's actually the opposite. Marriage is intended for rich people so you could,
right.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people was saying this nigga was off with that shit. Like,
he was faded.
He was in the freezer, though. Yeah.
He was faded.
He was tripping with that shit. But they said that nigga was raised in the single household, single mom and shit. So.
No, yeah.
It kind of makes sense.
Trauma.
Yeah, he definitely has trauma, clearly.
I did want to ask y'all this question.
Well,
since we on the topic of love and marriage, how many times, and you really think about this,
what you got? What?
How many times in your life can you say that you've actually been in love?
Been in love?
In love. And you can't run from this either, Q. I know you're on the ones, but
I've been in love a total of maybe 3 times.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe 3 times. Yeah, 3 times.
Are you including puppy love? Like love when you was like before you even knew what love was? Or is like are you considering
No, not even puppy love. It was I ain't gonna say puppy love because the first time I was young, don't get me wrong. That's when I got my heart broke. The first time.
Okay. No, that counts. That counts.
That
counts.
That was first. That was shit. I was probably like 12, 13, some shit like that. You know what I mean? And then that's when the dog came out. That's all it takes is just to get your heart broke once. You know what I'm saying? Usually a dog will come out. For most, but can't speak on these other niggas now. These new niggas, something different. But then like maybe around like 17, about 17 I was. And then, well, at least I thought I was, because got caught up cheating and shit, found out whatever, that shit folded. So, yeah. And then I'm here now, married. So, yeah.
Can you wanna
Three
go?
times. One
time.
You was in love once?
That's what it is. Yeah. That's all you need.
I thought I was before, but it wasn't until
real love.
Then I'm like, oh, that's
say that real love.
It made me realize,
that shit wasn't real love. Yeah. That shit was real.
No, that's
lust.
real shit.
Yeah.
I agree.
Right.
It's the same thing for me. I only been in love once. Yeah, my wife. That's literally, and I'm not saying that just to, get no brownie points. I got all the brownie points I need.
I would think you did. Like,
I only been in love one time.
That's what's up, though.
You know what I mean? One time. And I remember the first time though where I cried over a girl. And I think that was the first time where you going through puberty and you experience the emotion that you never felt before. And it was like, I'll never forget it. We had went on vacation to Michigan for my dad's UAW like union solidarity meeting that they had for Ford. And it was up in Michigan. And we went up to Michigan and it was like the adults was on like this side of the island, and then they had like these lodges for the kids. And it was like it was cool. It was real cool. It was like a camp situation. And I met this girl, and bro, I thought about her for the whole ride home, bro. The whole ride home, I got my Walkman. I'm listening to my Walkman. I'm listening to Boys to Men on the way home. And I cried. I shed a tear. I'm like, I'm never going to see her again.
What Boys to Men song was you listening to? Shit.
Oh, no, we know.
After the end of the road. That song will definitely have you cry.
I put that bitch on repeat. You know how you had to press rewind?
He was clearly rewinding.
Bro, I had my Walkman and I'm sitting there, I'm sad. And that was the first time I ever felt like that about a girl. Damn. I think I was like in the 5th or 6th grade.
That's about right. Damn, man, you was listening to Boys to Men, though. Shit. Yeah, you had it bad for a hot second.
I did.
You got it bad. You had it bad, nigga.
I did. But that was the only other time where I felt strong emotion about a girl other than my wife. And I was a little boy. So it was like, that was me learning emotions for the first time and learning that I actually like the opposite sex a whole lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's about the time, though. That makes sense that you was that young. Like I said, I was about that age, too, though, with the first time. I felt like I was in love.
Now, have you ever asked your wife that? Like, have you ever asked your wife how many times she been in love?
Yeah. Nope, I ain't asked her that shit. I've never asked her that.
I never asked mine. I'm just asking. We just talking some shit.
But I'm thinking about it like, nah, I've never asked her that.
That's an interesting question to ask.
It is.
It's an interesting question to ask.
Because we've talked prior relationships and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Of course, getting when we were younger and shit. You know what I mean? She's had some weird ass relationships, I could say.
Did that ever make you feel away?
Hell no. Nah.
Talking about past relationships?
Me? Hell no, because I ain't know you.
Right.
It's like, so now what's weird about me in particular, my wife, is that she knew me before I knew her. So
I've heard a little bit of this story before.
So
just a little bit.
Right, but so for her, I would think it would be different. But for me, I didn't know her till
she was like, I got my eyes on you.
Yeah. Hey, I told her she was stalking me for the longest, though. She's cool, you know what I mean? We here for a reason.
That's dope, man. Everything work out in the end. We here.
Had no fucking idea.
We here. Salute.
Same goddamn elementary school for a second.
Cheers to love.
Middle school for a second. I had no fucking clue.
That's dope. Well, that's the end of our love marriage talk. We're gonna move on.
Enough of that mushy shit.
Since we was talking about a little, it kind of segues a little bit, but I went to go see Sinners.
Shout out
I
to
feel like
Sinners.
I haven't gone to see a movie on like the opening like weekend ever since Bad Boys came out, the last one.
Last Bad Boys?
Yeah, that was the last one I went to go see like on the opening weekend.
That wasn't too long ago. Shit, that was last year.
I kind of feel bad that I waited so long to go see Sinners, but the movie theater was still full, which is a good sign. I will say, great movie, man. It's my type of movie.
Everybody keeps saying that.
It's a historical piece. It's one of those period pieces, but it's also it has multiple themes.
Okay.
There are a lot. It tells a lot of different stories that's wrapped into one. So you could almost, and I understand why people go in to see it twice, because there's so many different storylines that you could piece together, and you can research the historical meanings behind it.
Okay.
So Ryan Coogler, man, bro, that was a masterpiece. I'm not gonna hold you, man. Like from the beginning of the movie, I was locked in. The cinematography was great. It looked good. I just learned that they filmed it in Australia.
Yeah, I heard him say that.
The cotton fields, it just felt, it felt like it took you back to that time. So it was so powerful, man. I had a dream about that shit that night.
Damn, nigga.
Like it was like that because of so many different historical references and themes that I picked up. Because I told you I'm big on history.
All right.
So the thing that I wanted to learn more about after I watched it was, for some reason, I had a feeling that there was some type of significance between Michael B. Jordan playing the twin. I was like, that can't just be like a coincidence. He couldn't have just been like, I'm gonna make these dudes twins, because why? And Michael B. Jordan, that was probably one of the best performances I've seen him play.
Best performance?
One of the best I've seen. One of the best performances, in my opinion.
Okay.
My all-time favorite Michael B. Jordan performance was Fruitvale
Station.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Bruh, that shit was that shit did.
Yeah, that movie, was tough.
To me, this performance was on par with that. Because he played two characters.
Right.
And one's name was Smoke. The other one's name was
Smoke, man. Damn.
The other one's name was Stack.
You're so damn behind. The other one name was what?
Stack. Smoke Stack.
Oh shit. Shout out to the Smoke Stack.
So
damn.
The next day, I asked ChatGPT, because I'm like, it got to be something with them being twins. I said, what is the religious significance of the birth of twins as it relates to African spirituality?
You asked Chat that.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued to hear what Chat had to say.
Oh, it broke it down. I'm not going to do it right here because we're going to take too much time. I suggest y'all look into it, Google it, the historical significance and relevance of twin births in Africa as it relates to African spirituality, and you will get an answer. And then you will understand why they was named Smoke and Stack, yin and yang.
Right. And
you will understand why there were twins. I'll just say that. The other thing that stood out was the hoodoo priestess and her significance as it related to dealing with the vampires. And I noticed it was significant because there was a line that the vampire was saying right before he died. And one of the, I forgot who it was for some reason. But when the vampire came face to face with him, he started reciting the Lord's Prayer. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And the vampire started saying the Lord's Prayer with him, laughing.
Oh, he was laughing.
Yep. And he said something to the effects of that religion is poison, or that religion. What did he say? He said some basically letting you know that religion didn't have no effect on him.
Right. Okay.
So I was like,
mean shit to him.
But guess what though? The one religion that had an effect on him was the hoodoo priestess. So without the hoodoo priestess there, and hoodoo, if you don't, you have to Google the historical significance of that as it pertains to African spirituality, because in America, they try to say that voodoo and hoodoo is evil.
They definitely say it's evil.
And everything that comes out of Black culture, Black history, is always portrayed as evil to the colonizers.
Right.
Even though it has a powerful meaning to it.
Right. The color black is evil.
So, if it wasn't for the hoodoo priestess, they wouldn't have known to get no garlic. They wouldn't have known to get no whatever water she used to burn these niggas. They wouldn't have known to get no wooden stakes. They wouldn't have known anything.
All that information from them. Damn, that's deep.
Bro.
That's deep.
Bro. And those are just the two things I'm going to say right now.
I ain't even seen this damn movie, man.
I'm not even going to say no more.
That hasn't seen it. But you done seen that movie? Okay.
Just as you watch it, look for these things. And
it sounds like it need to be watched a couple times. Yeah. I'm definitely going to watch it once, of course, but it sounds like you should watch it a few times. It
was deep. He intertwined so many different themes and stories. He had the Choctaw Indians in there that was storied to be vampire hunters way back in the day. He had a lot of folklore in there. The blues, that was inspiration from the folklore and the myth of the blues. The famous Delta blues player named Robert Johnson, who was allegedly got his skills to play blues from selling his soul to the devil.
Damn,
bruh. He took all of this stuff and made a masterpiece, bro. That shit was fucking great.
Damn,
that shit was great. Damn. So I say all that, and I didn't even give away the movie.
Shit.
It's just dope. I suggest you watch it. Pay attention to it while you're watching it. Maybe take your edible, smoke a little bit, drink a little bit, and turn the volume up. Make sure you locked in when you watch the movie.
Gotta be locked in, huh?
Make sure you locked in when you watch the movie.
That makes sense, though.
And it's hard not to be locked in because it's visually that shit was dope.
Damn, man. All right, man. Clearly, nigga gonna have to go see that shit.
And it's definitely one of the movies that probably would hit different in a theater. But actually, down here,
theater do be hitting. Though.
But you got the surround sound, you got the big screen, you turn off all these lights, you turn that surround sound on, and you'll get this
copy.
You'll get, I forgot about that.
Great copy, nigga.
I ain't seen a copy of a movie in a long ass time, dog.
Nigga, I seen one, nigga. Them niggas was still setting up in the movie. Nigga. Whole ass tripod, nigga. Like set up, like you see that bitch. All right, yeah, we good.
They still do that.
At least I promise you, I've seen it.
I thought they had better leaked copies now. I thought they was leaking shit from
They do. I'm not gonna say that they don't, but they still, with certain ones, they still do that method right there. Believe it or not.
I think it'd be the niggas that work at the theater doing that shit.
Hey, they would be the ones to be able to do it.
Exactly. I feel like they be the ones doing that shit because ain't nobody gonna tell on a nigga that working in the theater.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
And you going, I feel like they be doing that. That's wild. But I don't want to say too much about that movie, but it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you watch it. If you are interested in any of these historical references, bro, Google some shit, go watch it. Google some more shit, watch it again. The shit was dope, man. And I feel like that movie's going to run away with, what's the awards for the movies? Is it Oscars?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's going to get a lot of,
well, it depends on what it goes against, though.
A lot of nominations.
It depends on this on this competition, though. It depends on.
There's hella white people in that movie.
Oh, okay.
It just still
Hella
depends.
white people.
It just still depends. I get what you're saying. Though. I shout out to it. It just
Hella white
depends
people.
on what it's up against.
Well, that's a good point, but it hasn't been a lot of, they kind of been slowing down on the movie releases lately. Like,
well, even still, I give you that, but
yeah,
it's still all about when
right.
they're gonna do the Oscars. What movies that came out with it too.
And they do them weird films, them indie films from the film festivals and shit. You're right.
Fuck rock and win shit for real.
Right. But that shit was dope. Highly recommend that. So let's talk about something that I don't want to get you too riled up, but this is Smoke is a black power nigga. If you don't know, Smoke be on that black power. Power.
I'm all for my people now, man.
Smoke was part of the protesters when these niggas was vandalizing.
Oh damn, Jay. You gonna tell niggas how I was in the midst of that shit.
What was that for? What was that protest?
What the fuck was that shit for?
But this nigga was downtown when one of them niggas got killed and niggas was mad.
Somebody, man.
He was down there with the kente cloths and everything.
They was trying to fuck up the justice center.
Yes.
Was that
Floyd? Yes, that's what it was. Thank you. Hey. He was down there, so this nigga is down there. He with the shit. So this topic might have this nigga on the road for some protest.
I ain't going there, man.
No, but all seriously though, there was an incident in Cincinnati, Ohio, where a young teen was shot and killed by the police. Q, if you could look up their names, because I'll be feeling bad when I
don't have their names off top either.
So the young man was killed by police. It's been all online. They released some body cam footage. Allegedly, he was in a stolen Kia. Fucking Kia boys. I can't stand the little niggas.
Yeah. That was the alleged.
He was in a stolen Kia. Police pull up.
Rodney Hinton is the father, right? They don't say the kid's name.
I think he was a junior, though. Gotcha. He was 18, though. Yeah, he was 18.
You might be able to find his name.
I feel like he was a junior, though. But either way, I get you.
So he hops out to run from the police. Another bad idea. With the gun in his hand. Another bad idea. Well, no, he showed the gun.
I'm still going.
The gun is on camera. Yeah. Now, whether or not he pointed the gun at the cops is something else. Look, you see, he going already. So that happens, and literally, I've never seen this happen a day in my life. The following day, this is the very next day, right, where his dad, was
humbly
seeking revenge.
Seen no emotion on that man's face either, though.
And he ran his car into a deputy sheriff that was a son? Yeah. Ryan Hinton? Okay. Yeah. And his dad ran his car to a deputy sheriff who was directing traffic for the University of Cincinnati's graduation. Killed that man.
On Martin Luther King.
And wow, that's ironic.
Right. On MLK.
Yeah. So that's just the roundabout story, but what's making a lot of people talk is the video in the courtroom where Pops, he pretty much stand on business.
On fucking
he walked in there
tough, nigga.
Head held high, chin up.
They had what? It was like 15 to 20 police officers.
It was way more than that.
Might have been 30. Maybe the number was 30.
It was more behind the screen, behind that.
Where he went out.
Yeah, in that room behind him, it was filled.
Oh, okay. But
so even on camera, it was at least 15, 20.
15 on camera, right.
So I feel like they had like the whole police department.
They probably did.
I feel like they had I think they had multiple. I feel like it was.
I'm sure they did.
But go ahead, man. I want to hear your thoughts.
Stood on business, like you said. Looked at them cops. Put his head up. You seen him put his head up too. Like he was looking. We was walking past. I'm like, that could have been you. That could have been you. That could have been your bitch ass. Could have been any one of you motherfuckers. Man, I ain't really got much to say on that, man.
You have to have much to say.
You know what the main thing is that I'm going to say is that it's about fucking time. I'm sorry.
You have to elaborate.
I'm about to. It's about fucking time. Excuse me. We are a very forgiving race of people. We're very
that's true.
Nice, forgiving people. So
That's
to
real.
hear, you know, this happens all the time. Police killing killing kids, man. Well, you know, 18-year-old, whatever you say is an adult, whatever. Hopped out and ran. It took you no time to shoot at this dude. I'm a person who's run from the police before. You know what I mean? Like, no cop has ever shot at me. Thank the Lord. Don't get me wrong, but it's almost like they pick and choose when they want to shoot.
Somehow I didn't know they aren't naming the officer.
Oh, I'm sure they're not gonna name his name.
Who shot him?
I'm sure they're not gonna name him. But
well, usually, I mean, every other time, you know.
Yeah, because he mess around, get a GoFundMe, and he make all this money, and he be off for work, and he be just as rich for what he did versus working and shit. But the fact that my dude took action is what I'm saying. That it's about time. Because usually we gonna protest, like we just said. We gonna protest about it. We gonna pray about it. We gonna leave it in the Lord's hand. We gonna leave it in the officer's hand, in the law hand. We gonna do all that. My dude was like, you know, fuck that. I'm gonna take this shit in my own hands. And I just think he did the right shit, because I've said this years ago. If some shit like that happened to one of mine, that's the shit I'm doing off top. And I just think it's about time that we eye for eye. I'm sorry. I think we need that type of shit. You can't keep letting them get away with just killing our own when they so-called feel threatened. I just don't agree with that shit. I'm all for what old boy did, man. And whatever his GoFundMe is, because everybody's looking for the real one, I'm donating. That little white girl can get $500,000 for that bullshit that she did. Homie need to get his money. We need to get his money up too. That's all I'm gonna say to that. About time. Salute to him.
Couple questions for you.
I got some answers, hopefully.
I know you do. This is your shit. This is right up there.
He gonna say this your shit.
I got a couple questions for you.
What you got?
I'm gonna need some honest answers. I know you're gonna give me honest answers.
You know I'll be honest with you.
So you don't feel any type of way that he killed an innocent cop? Like, he didn't get revenge on the cop that actually killed his son? He just killed a random police officer?
Who was retired for just working like traffic.
Oh, yeah. Sorry to hear that. What else you say?
Oh, you want me to go to the next question?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What? You told me you wanted an honest answer. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, you didn't give an answer. You kind of gave a feeling. You said, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, if you just want to say no, then that's fine too. We give short answers.
Man, nah, not really.
Okay.
Nah, not really.
All right. My second question to you is, what are your thoughts, opinions as it pertains to these YNs and these kid boys and just the like, I don't even want to call it irresponsible because that sounds like too much of a grown-up word for a teenager.
Right.
But the reckless behavior that seems to be like a theme amongst these younger dudes, where it's like they don't have the sense to understand danger when it's around.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Not even understand the serious consequences of what you're doing,
like
of your actions. So
it's like it just seems that there is a lack of common sense when it comes to danger, especially because they can't say that they don't know about what's been going on with black people and the cops lately. So you in a stolen vehicle and you got a gun and you decide to hop out and run with the gun. Like, how do you feel about just the behavior that causes these type of situations?
I mean, I get it.
Because it's not like Tamir Rice, where Tamir Rice had a fake gun. It kind of reminded me of that, you know, just how fast the cop shot him.
Yeah.
But Tamir Rice was a different situation. He was just in the park, toy gun. They just shot his ass cold-blooded. Like, he didn't do nothing. He was just there.
They should have died too.
He in a stolen vehicle with a pistol, hop out and trying to run. what do you think about like just that chain of events?
I mean, it's fucked up. I mean, you shouldn't be stealing cars, of course. Don't get me wrong. You got guns on you. I mean, I just still don't think it justifies the shooting.
No, we're not doing that. We're not saying.
I know you're not saying. I'm just trying to. I mean, the behavior is childish. Clearly, I mean, these little young niggas be doing dumb shit. It's stupid as fuck. I don't know. I just still don't see it because I've done that dumb shit too. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I never stole a Kia. Don't get me wrong, but I've been in a stolen car with niggas who done stole cars. Police never really came. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just don't. It's stupid. I just don't see that consequence. You're not supposed to lose your life over it. I just don't see that. Having a gun on you, everybody clearly, you know what I'm saying, especially in this day and age, everybody got a fucking gun on them. The nigga hopped out. I could see the gun was in it. I thought the gun dropped the shit. Like, was the nigga pointing the bitch at the cop when he was running?
So he hopped out the car, the gun hit the ground. He picks up the gun and then continues to run with the gun.
I still don't really see the.
I don't know. It's not a core. It's not. But it's like it's just still not enough. The mentality though is what I'm speaking to,
and I'm with that. But because it's even hard to even really go too deep with it because young niggas do dumb shit. Like
it's almost so stupid. It's hard to like. It's hard to comment because where did you think you was gonna run to? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'll give you that.
Where are you going? It's broad daylight.
That's true.
Where are you going?
Like, wherever the fuck they could.
Sometimes it's like it's better to just be caught. You caught, bro. You in the cold. They was in the cul-de-sac. There was no way out.
They were in the cul-de-sac.
They were in the cul-de-sac, dude. The fucking car. The cops surrounded them. There was a roundabout. So they parked at the end of the roundabout. The cops, you're barricaded in.
Right.
Just give up, dog. You caught.
So they wasn't. Well, I mean, they couldn't go nowhere. Shit. Well, shit. What the fuck was they shooting at the niggas for then?
Because the nigga
had a gun.
Yeah. Like, where you running to? Like, where are you going? And then you drop the gun and you don't leave it there. You go pick the gun up like you need it. It's just
I
like
get that.
The behavior is just so ignorant.
I get that.
And I got a young son, so I told you how dumb this nigga is.
I get you. Yeah, I get you.
Like,
I get you.
It's like you niggas.
They do.
Oh shit! I dropped my gun in front of the police. Let me pick it up and keep running into the woods in broad daylight. I'ma hide behind a tree.
He might have thought that was gonna work, but clearly it did not go that way.
And I'm not blaming him. I'm just speaking to the mentality. You know what I'm saying?
I know what
he didn't deserve to die. It's just like it's just sad. Like this shit keep happening, and it's like in certain situations we can help it. Like we could do things to prevent it, situations, but in some situations we can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this situation is so fucked up on so many levels because. Are we able to call him innocent? Can we say an innocent kid lost his life? Is that like possible to say? And I'm not trying to be too controversial. I'm just.
Nah, I mean, shit.
Would you say an innocent kid lost his life in this situation?
I mean, well, he's not innocent because he was in that stolen car.
Are you saying? I asked the question, sir.
All right. Well, the answer is he?
I don't think he was innocent.
Is he innocent?
I don't think he was innocent, but he didn't deserve to be killed, of course, but he wasn't innocent. You're literally in the process of committing the crime.
So it's more so like it's not an innocent being killed. It was a
young man being shot by the police.
A guilty, a car thieving kid was killed.
Yep.
I don't like it. That's some bullshit.
And then his dad kills an innocent police officer that was directing traffic. I think now to change the kind of narrative, not the narrative, but what we're talking about a little bit is I think the dad might have a case, and I feel like his lawyer was trying to lay the groundworks of him being mentally unstable at the time that he committed the crime.
Yep.
And
I'm
I think
crazy
he
too.
might have, you know what I'm saying, some ground to lay that argument and that defense. I think.
I'm with you on that, but they ain't gonna let that shit work with that. I don't think they're gonna let that work, but I get you because that does sound legit, but they're not gonna let that shit go. Right. Yeah, exactly. They're not gonna let that shit go, bro.
I mean,
they ain't gonna say, because even when you hear the prosecutor, because I did hear the prosecutor in there talking about that, you know, this was planned. He said, you know, he strategically planned this after what happened with his son. No. That's what the prosecutor said.
I feel like you could easily defend that with him being mentally unstable. He's distraught. And you could also prove it because he just killed an innocent man who didn't have anything to do with anything.
And they said they did it right after he seen the video.
Yeah. So it's like,
that's what really set him off, was that body cam.
I feel like if they put together a good enough case, it's possible. But like you said, Cincinnati's racist
as the fuck.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of clan down in Cincinnati. If y'all don't know, we are in Ohio. If y'all don't know, y'all watching this. We in Cleveland. So we are very familiar with cop shootings. We've seen this shit. Tamir Rice. We have seen this shit.
In Cincinnati, they racist as the fuck.
It's a lot of KKK down in them areas. It's a lot.
They swear they in the South too. They Southern Ohio.
No, that shit is. You might as well call that Kentucky. Because I don't know if you know, but the car was stolen from Kentucky.
Oh, was it? No, I didn't know it came from
Kentucky. Is right there.
It is.
Like when we was in Cincinnati, we used to go to Kentucky to the liquor stores and shit because it was a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's right across the bridge, so it's like it's kind of the same. Cincinnati could damn well be a city in Kentucky. Like it's right there.
That's true. That's true.
So yes, them niggas is Southern. I mean, it is Ohio, but that shit is damn near down south.
Nah,
it's damn near down south.
I'll give you that because my cousins live in Cincinnati, my nigga, and you wouldn't even think that them niggas was from Cleveland.
I met the nigga. Right? That nigga look like Young Thug.
But no, my cousin Terry, her and my and her brother Tremaine. You might have met, who else is from there that you might have met that she came up here with? But either way, they've been down there for a minute.
I'm just talking about the one that I met that was up here for the funeral. And a nigga,
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, he looked like Young Thug, man.
Who was you talking about?
He looked like Thugger, bro.
You gotta be, I can't wait, but you gonna throw me off.
Because he was down here talking about LeBron, how he a LeBron fan.
That's okay. That was her daughter's dude, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he like family by marriage or
they ain't married, but yeah. But
I got you.
Yeah. But them niggas talk, I say all that to say, they talk so country. You would really think my cousin Terry is country fried.
No, for real.
Not beer. I'm talking burr. Not y'all. Like she country than a motherfucker.
My mom's family is from Kentucky. So yes, that's the same thing.
That shit I'm like, why is the accent so thick like that?
But I don't know, man. Did you have anything else you wanted to say on that, man?
Man.
Prayers out to everybody. This is gonna be a very interesting.
Shout out to homie. Keep your head up, bro.
There's so much going on, man.
I'm supporting that GoFundMe, bro.
Damn, there's so much going on.
I'm supporting that, man. I'm sorry, man.
Speaking of, well, we got so much shit to talk about. Let's talk about another case that was super interesting. I'm gonna defer to you because you my resident down south, nigga. You my resident Houston, nigga. You know,
almost. They're trying to get me to be.
My nigga went to Houston just to get a Trill burger, bro. So it's like that nigga is really he about that shit.
That bitch was slapping too, though. Shout out. Next one is the Marathon burger, but shout out to the Trill burger.
Did you visit the Turkey Leg Hut ever in your life? Of course you did.
The Turkey Leg Hut twice.
Of course he did. This is why.
Yeah, that shit was smacking too when we went.
When you was there, did you see the owner? Owner looked just like Suge Knight too. He looked like a smaller Suge Knight.
I'm not sure we saw him the first time we went. It was a nice little wait the first time we went, but we did get up in there. I don't feel like I saw the owner the first time we was in there. The second time might have been maybe we saw him for a hot second.
Food was smacking though?
The food was good though. I ain't gonna hold you. That was something different right there.
Worth the hype?
Yeah, to me it was.
That's dope.
To me it was. Cause I mean, really, all they doing, honestly, I mean, put it in a nutshell, is taking that damn turkey, that smoked turkey, and just it's stuffed, but yet pretty much just filled with whatever.
Fixins.
Yeah, a dirty rice, a seafood, like a Creole seafood pasta. Like the shit is good. It's real good.
Shout out to Black Innovation.
The nigga had Thug Passion on the menu, dog.
I love it.
Thug Passion. This nigga had Hennessy and Alizé as a drink, my nigga. And guess what it came in?
Mason jar.
This jar right
I knew it. I'm like,
listen.
I knew it.
Listen, y'all got me, bro. Y'all got me.
This is why I love black people. I love my people, bro. Like
that shit was dope, man.
We are dope. We are innovative. We can cook our ass off. We know how to have a good time.
No,
I love
for real.
I've never been there. It looks like I'm never ever going to get to go.
You will. You're right.
But if y'all don't know, the owner of Turkey Leg Hut, he's been indicted. Federal charges is arson, and allegedly he was selling drugs out the Turkey Leg Hut.
With the Turkey Leg logo on the bag.
It's interesting. The first time I heard about the Turkey Leg Hut, he's stupid. First time I heard anything about him, like as far as negative news, was remember it was a controversy about him. It was a video about him having a meeting with his staff.
Yeah.
He was telling everybody to put their phones on. He yelling at niggas and shit. That was the first thing that came out like kind of negative about the Turkey Leg Hut. And then I guess while he was yelling at them niggas about putting their phone, like that nigga was serving out the back of that motherfucker. But the craziest story is, it sounds like some mafia shit, is the nigga done fucking set fire to, nigga done blew up his competition.
Right. That's crazy as the fuck. I can't hold you, bro. I can't hold you. I don't know what this nigga was thinking with that shit, bro. Like,
and the wildest shit is that I just started watching Sopranos for the first time. And these niggas be blessed as shit they do. They be blowing up.
They do.
Blowing up niggas' businesses and shit. This nigga, was he watching Sopranos?
He probably already watched it. I'm sure he did, man.
Did y'all see the video of, they got video of the niggas pouring the gasoline all over the shit. Bro, they use two big ass, the big joints with the gasoline, nigga. The shit the landscapers be filling up in the morning. Shit. Before they go to the job site. This
dumbass nigga.
It was so much gasoline that shit blew up. It wasn't just a fire. That bitch was an explosion, nigga.
Oh, this nigga. Yeah, he done fucked up with that one, boy. He done fucked up.
No, it's over.
Yeah, it's definitely over. Damn.
I don't know what the sentence, like the years carry for arson and federal shit like that. Cause he got a lot of charges.
I'm about to say, right, that, you know, on top of
it's a lot of charges.
Drugs and shit. Damn.
But the arson shit is different. That's a different type of shit.
That put the icing on the cake right there. That's a fucked up look. I ain't even gonna say bad look, nigga.
But you did to another black-owned business.
And that nigga been going downhill for a minute with that bitch though, man.
Why?
This nigga done crashed out, man. He done crashed out.
Why?
He done crashed out, man. Damn. I can't even say this nigga. All I can say is this nigga done crashed out.
He crashed out big time, man, on some real shit though.
I don't know. The nigga food was good too. I don't get it. Like, he had something good going. Like,
the turkey legs wasn't enough, huh?
Man, it clearly. I mean, the turkey leg, that shit was good. That's how we went.
Did you go to the turkey leg hut too?
She was with me.
Oh, that shit was smacking?
That shit was good.
Damn. We
had great drinks. I bought 2 Thug Passions that first time we went. I'd never forget. Nigga, I was pumped. Like, what do we think? We got some Thug Passion right here. Shit.
No, that's right up his alley. This nigga makes that shit.
For real. I was geeked
You the only nigga I know that still buy Alizé.
Yeah, I would definitely still drink some Thug
Passion. And make an Incredible Hulk on your ass.
Hell yeah, I will.
That nigga
Caribou in the freezer right now. That nigga
smoke, boy.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you. But damn, man, no more dirty rice and turkey legs. No more Thug Passion.
Nah. Somebody gonna fuck around and come out with that bitch and just call it something different, man.
No, that's a real. Yeah.
Somebody gonna do that shit.
Right. Wait a second. So you're telling me this man had this genius idea And nobody copied him?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
I wonder why. Because you can't have no patent on turkey legs.
Nah,
on stuffed turkey legs, right? Like you can't own that, right?
I'm sure there's somebody that sell turkey legs, but they're not doing it like that. You literally taking a smoked turkey leg. Cause that bitch, nigga, that he's smoking them hoes. That bitch falls right off that motherfucker.
Really? Because I was about to say the same. I was about to ask because I'm not a fan of turkey.
Right.
So every time I think of turkey, I think of chewing a lot because it's dry.
Yeah. I'm
just thinking. You know, you see that meme where a nigga had a well done steak and then he was chewing that bitch for the rest of the day.
I did see that shit. That's how I be with the well done steak, though. No,
nigga in the shower That's what I think of when I think of turkey. Like I've never had a piece of like juicy turkey.
Nah, those are smoked. Theirs are smoked though, so that's the difference in it though, because they're smoked. So it's super tender. Like you can damn near.
Do he like inject? Do you think he injects it?
I don't think he do. I think he just put an incision in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then put whatever the fuck you know what I'm saying, you ordering with it. And then he just fill your container up. So it's gonna be like a foil pan because you know the turkey leg is like big ass leg.
Them shit look big, yeah.
Right? So you got a big ass pan for that bitch, and then it's just full of your pasta, your rice, or whatever the hell it is that you stuffing with that shit. Yeah, that shit was good.
That's what's up.
And the ambiance of it was sexy as fuck. They was jumping so much. Shit, remember all them niggas was coming? They changed up the dress code. You couldn't even dress a certain way. They were trying to lightweight make it a little bit more upscale and shit.
I wonder if it was that before he selling drugs or after.
Damn, Jay, it was before. I don't know. Ain't no telling shit. He might have had the packs then. Ain't no telling.
And what was he selling? Was he selling heroin, coke? What was he selling? Do we know?
It wasn't bud. He was selling heroin.
He was selling
bud. Yeah, it was bud. With the turkey leg hut packs. Nigga, he had his own bags, nigga.
He was selling weed.
He was selling weed, man. Turkey leg hut. Yeah. Nigga, get a pack and come to the spot, man. Get you a turkey leg, man.
Not weed.
Yeah, man, he fucked up with that.
Man, that's fucked up.
He fucked up with that.
And then you know what's weird? Because I seen somebody. It was another man by nigga. I guess in Atlanta getting arrested for doing an Easter egg hunt with weed in the Easter.
Oh, I see that shit.
I was like, what's wrong with that? That doesn't sound bad.
He had the kids doing it though.
Oh, he had the kids.
Yeah, he had the kids.
Wait a second,
bro. It wasn't adults.
I thought. Wait a minute. Yeah, I didn't read. I must not have read.
Yeah,
enough.
that wasn't kids. I thought adults. That was kids.
I thought he had a Easter egg hunt, or like he spread the shits out around the city, and it was adults. So you telling me it was children?
I heard it was children. I thought I seen children. That's why it was such a big deal.
Why would he do that?
Good fucking question. That's why we're talking about his dumb ass right now.
He must be insane too. He gonna have one of them insanity cases, but that's insane. Why would you give weed to the kids and Easter eggs? Now, when you say kids, what age? What age is we talking?
Kids, man. Kids. We're talking kids. What?
7, 8?
Like kids, bro.
Why would he give them weed?
Kids, bro.
Why would he give them weed?
That's a legit question.
That's crazy. Oh, Q. You got them. You don't want to freeze your beers. I don't know why I just thought about that.
You got them nines. And I got to throw this in here real quick. Boston just lost. Boston just lost. By 1 fucking point. Shout out to Boston.
And we just said,
I told you
it's going to make us feel better.
I would feel a ton better if Boston lost.
Oh.
Them niggas just lost.
All right, hold that thought. We're going to come back to that.
I just had to throw it out there.
We got enough to talk about when it comes to sports. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Hold that thought. We're going to need Q for this one at the end of the show. I am so...
Oh, for real.
We got the game on the side for y'all who don't know.
I'll take one, though.
So let's move on to... We got 2 more things we got to cover. We ain't got to spend too much time on it, but I'm having a good time. These are some good subjects.
No,
these are great subjects. And I say this all the time. Like it's crazy how much shit will happen in 7 days.
Yeah.
7 days go by so fast. But anyway, the Diddy trial. The Diddy trial has begun. I don't think it started yet though. They doing jury selection.
The selection. I was just about to say they're doing the selection. And that selection been going crazy.
Yeah, my brother sent me something, and I didn't get a chance to look at the whole thing, but he was talking about how it's potentially all women. Did y'all see that?
No, really?
I didn't think that was possible.
That's not a jury of your peers.
That really ain't all women. That's you right. It's not.
That's what I thought. I'm like, I didn't think that was a possible thing.
I just heard people was out there standing in line though, waiting for a while. People was holding people's spots for like they were getting paid like $35 an hour. Waiting in line. That's the only thing I really caught about that. But
I heard that the process of so you don't usually hear a lot about the jury selection process.
No, you don't,
unless it's like a major case.
Right.
This is definitely want to be one of them cases that's up there with like OJ, the Menendez shit. It's like Aaron Hernandez. It's one of those. But they was saying that one thing that came out that was weird is the questions that they was asking the jury, and some of the questions was asking them about who they knew as far as celebrities go.
Like personally?
No. If you know this person.
About. Yeah. Okay, I get you.
And some of the names that I heard that was on the list that they were asking these potential jurors if they have ever heard of was like weird, because how in the hell in 2025, all this technology that we got, are you going to be not familiar with certain celebrities? Like it's almost impossible not to know about certain people.
Right.
One of the people on the list was Kanye West. Who don't know who Kanye West is?
Right. I mean, everybody know who the fuck that nigga is.
So it's like, is that a question that is going to eliminate you from
if that's the
jury?
case, you know how hard it's going to be for them to find a juror?
Right.
Like you looking for somebody that been living under a rock?
Right.
Like, what that was, fuck?
I'm like, this is weird. Like, how are you going to find somebody who don't know who Kanye West is?
You're not. Somebody's going to have to lie. Somebody's gonna have to lie,
unless they Amish.
Yeah,
but they don't do that type of shit off of religious purpose.
Or like religious reasons. You're not gonna get no Amish.
Yeah, people. So it's like unless you
don't, they're gonna lie, Jay. You said Kanye who? Who? Kanye. You said Kanye. What's his last name? West. No, I never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of Kanye West.
Is he African?
Yeah. I might have went to school with a Kanye. No. His name wasn't Kanye. Nigga,
I know a Kwame.
Right, Kwame. Not a Kanye.
I didn't know Kwame. Bruh.
But it gotta be. You
so
people under
this
rock,
has me thinking that I don't know if my nigga's gonna get a fair trial.
Yeah, so I heard he turned down a plea deal. They said they tried to give him a deal, and I heard that nigga shut that bitch down. Like, nah,
because of his all-star lawyer team that he has.
All-star lawyer team, and that nigga say, shit. Hey, what he say that was? Not guilty, but I'm still filthy. Make this money. Take this money. Ain't no way you could take this from me. Let's get it. So, nigga.
That nigga Harlem Shake after he get acquitted. I swear to God, nigga. This nigga better not Diddy bop.
Bro.
You know what, though? All seriousness, Diddy brought this shit on himself. Of course he brought it on himself by what his actions was. But if he would have just paid Cassie, if he would have just paid her in the beginning with what she was asking for, I don't believe none of this shit would have came out.
Think it would have just alleviated all that shit?
Because nobody would have known that Cassie was seeking any money. He could have paid her under the table.
We wouldn't have known that he settled.
We wouldn't have known anything. It would have been an NDA. She would have went away quietly, but it wasn't until he refused to pay her that she went public. And that's when everything came out. He thought he was so high and mighty that he could call her bluff.
Mm-hmm.
He was so power drunk and up on his high horse thinking he the king of the world that he was like, bitch, fuck out of here. I ain't paying you shit. And now your ass been in jail for how long? He been in that bitch for months, nigga.
Like, shit,
almost a year.
I was about to say, it felt like at least almost a year by now. Shit.
Diddy in jail. This nigga is not no jail nigga. And he been in that bitch, man, for almost a year now. All because you didn't pay, and you got the money. You're a fucking billionaire. You could have just paid her, had her go away, and continued to do your fucking freak-offs.
He still would have had some issues.
How? With what, though?
He would have still had the issues.
Oh, you talking about with the liquor companies?
Yeah, he would have still had the issues because it wasn't just Cassie. It definitely, I'm going to say it was a major part in it, but once he bit the hands of them liquor companies, bro, like
he was gonna get Bill Cosby.
He clearly was, bro. You talking too much power. Now you think you powerful, Diddy? The niggas you think you about to come at? Nah, homie. Nah, you want some rock like this?
What was he trying to
do? He pretty much want to be an owner of shit and calling them out on they shit. Because I want to say he was trying to sue was it the Deleon?
He was trying to sue somebody?
Yeah, he was trying to sue somebody, and then he putting a bad rep on them, talking about, they're being real racist. They're being racist towards them and shit.
Oh shit, I missed that.
Yeah, no, you can. I mean, I can't quote it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just trying to simplify it. But he was definitely calling those liquor companies out about just pretty much being racist. He want a seat at the table with them.
So he wanted more equity.
Yes, he wants
ownership.
Yes. And they like, bro, no. Like, nigga, we didn't already open the door for you, and we got you right where you need to be.
So he was sick of being the mascot,
basically. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Cause he even said on the one shit, like I own everything, all my stuff. I'm not partners with nobody. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to boss up, like, nigga, I'm sitting with y'all. No, Diddy, you gonna take your Harlem shaking ass over there, nigga, and fall back. And then once you started, he gonna start going on interviews and trying to call out these people from Deleon, from Ciroc. You calling them out on the media, them niggas looking like, that's your man right there. I'm gonna need you to go handle him right there. He doing too much. And they shut that shit down, nigga. They shut that shit down. And then here come that Cassie shit. Like, dude, it was a snowball effect with shit, bro. Like, for real. So he fucked up on a couple sides. That Cassie shit, yeah, he could have tossed her that bread. It would have acquired some shit, but the whole shit with the liquor, that was still gonna come out, and some other shit was gonna come out too.
Guess what other name they asked the jurors if they knew of?
Who?
Kid Cudi.
Cudi, oh wow. You asked the jurors they know Kid Cudi?
You know about the arson shit.
I didn't right now that you just
blew up the nigga car.
Yeah.
So
damn.
I feel like the names that they're asking people if they know of is like a window into potentially
into the case.
Yeah, and who is going to be named in this case and potentially testifying in this case. Like, I feel like the spider webs, the webs is like going to be like very
extended. It's going
to be a lot of celebrities, a lot of names. It's just going to be super interesting. And I forgot who it was, but somebody said that it might have been Cece.
Oh shit! What she said? What?
I feel like she said that they was going. I feel like they said that they was going. Somebody was going to try to kill Diddy to prevent names from coming out. I said I don't think so because they would have already did it.
Right.
They killed him fast though.
All right,
fast. No, they didn't waste no time.
No, hell no, they didn't.
His shit was on a way higher level than Diddy. He dealing with celebrities. Epstein was on some government.
Yeah.
It was. So you got to go fast.
No, for real.
He didn't last no time.
Trump was his dog too.
Yeah, so it's like you talking about presidents, dignitaries. You talking about
Yeah.
Diddy
real.
just dealing with celebrities and liquor. You don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about that.
No, for real.
And I feel like if there's any, any evidence in them tapes that could
implicate
anybody on a high level, I feel like they just destroy them shits.
No, they will.
And we'll just deal with the celebrities.
Yeah, think about it, because when they raided his crib, like that's what them niggas look. I feel like them niggas was trying to just get evidence anyway, so they could get rid of some shit. I don't think they was really getting shit to use against him.
That too.
They like, oh no, he got too much shit.
Yeah.
We gotta get some of this shit.
No, real shit.
For real.
Because everybody went to a Diddy party.
Hell yeah. Everybody
went to a Diddy party.
Hell yeah.
Like that was the thing to do, because he threw allegedly before what's his name was throwing them white parties. The white dude.
Oh, I know. I can't think of it. I know you talking about though. That rich motherfucker.
Yeah. Before he was throwing white parties, it was Diddy.
Yeah. No, you right.
So, and Diddy, his kids out here acting an ass. They making songs, fucking teasing the feds. Somebody they hit the wrong house. Like, you dummies.
Yeah, that's Prince Combs.
Yeah, you're not helping.
King Combs.
Prince Combs. I think he's gay too. But whatever.
Yes. Princess Combs.
But yeah, so I guess prayers up to Diddy if you support Diddy. I think the nigga is on some. But it's like, it's not a crime to have fetishes and kinks.
But that's what they making it seem.
That's
like,
not a
like,
crime.
They're, you know what I mean? Like, that's all niggas keep saying. Like, man, there's a freak ass nigga and shit, man. Doing them freak
like we said, my nigga know a lot of freaky ass niggas.
Nigga's a freak ass nigga. Then you go say it.
It's not wrong being a freaky ass nigga.
I mean, it's not. It's not.
But if you taking shit against people's will, you drugging people, and you doing weird shit to them while they intoxicated, you on some Cosby shit.
Consent,
then that's different. Like, you sex trafficking, that's different. But yeah, man. Hey, prayers up to everybody involved. I hope he gets a fair trial.
Diddy go get up there like Nino, like nigga, he feel like this shit's bigger than Diddy. This nigga, it's bigger than me.
You know what look weird? My nigga Diddy don't got the Beijing in prison, and my nigga hair is completely white.
Yeah. I seen it. I think they did a sketch.
His hair is completely white, beard white, whole head white. That's no Beijing in the Bing.
Yeah, because Diddy, how old is Diddy?
He like 50.
He easy 50. He probably a little older than 50.
Bruh, that nigga was looking like a different dude.
Looking like a nigga in jail.
Yeah.
Looking like a nigga that been sitting in jail, nigga.
No, real shit.
Real
shit.
Damn, Diddy. Shit, free my nigga Kills. Go ahead.
Well, now while we on this, the weird freaky shit, what's up with the homie Smokey Roberts?
Oh, man, leave my nigga Smokey alone, man. Leave my nigga Smokey alone.
Why do people feel like waiting until they 70 years old to talk about some sexual shit that happened? I don't understand. Are we supposed to believe that Smokey is taking pussy at 80 years old?
Man, no, man.
Are we supposed to believe that?
Now, is that supposed to be the deal? Is he taking it now, or is it?
Come on, Q.
Did he take it 50 years ago? Because what is the?
Some of that shit allegedly happened as recently as 2023.
2 years ago?
Man, no, man.
Allegedly.
Smokey?
No, man.
How old is Smokey? Please Google it for me.
Smokey is
70. Nah, he older than that.
78 years old, nigga.
He gotta be 80 or pushing. Well, 78 might be.
85.
85!
No, that shit's cap. No, that shit's. He's 85.
Smoke.
He's
Smoke.
85.
Well, they were.
That's cap. No.
It's 4 women.
Man. That's cap.
You don't even need one. I'm just.
Bring that book.
I've never heard. Go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
All 4 were house aides. Like they worked at his house.
Home health aides?
Not home.
Oh my God, these bitches, man.
Like maids and shit.
The nurse. Oh, I thought
like employees at his house.
Yeah, I get you.
All 4 are Hispanic.
Oh, these bitches is Hispanic, man.
And they accused his wife of not perpetuating.
She was like helping.
But what they say, his wife was aware of his sexual deviance and didn't do anything about it. So
he need to. You know what he need to
I
do?
don't like
You know
this.
how you get rid of this? He need to call ICE on them bitches.
He really do.
Get him out of here.
He really do.
Are they legal?
I
Hey,
don't know.
fuck around don't even be legal.
Some of them been working for him for years though, and that's the thing that you kind of gotta question. Like,
Nah, fuck that. No,
Yeah,
I'm with Smokey.
They've been reporting stuff that happened years ago, but they still.
Fuck that.
Like, I wonder how long ago. He's fucking 80. He's 85.
I'm with Smokey.
Man, go on with that
Smokey
shit,
ain't
man.
did shit.
Hell nah.
He a freak ass boy. He just an old
Ain't
freak
nothing
ass
wrong
boy.
being an old freak nigga.
Ain't nothing wrong with
that.
Nigga
Smokey,
dick still
man.
work, man. Leave Smokey alone, man.
Real, man.
Fuck
Hell
Smokey
nah.
done did to somebody,
Smokey
man.
still touring too, man. Stop knocking my nigga,
What?
man.
Nah, I'm with Smokey on this shit, dog. Nah. He dropped
probably
the hours
did.
at 85.
He probably did, but
Nigga.
he's been touring, he's been doing shows. I've been seeing little shit with this nigga on stage doing these dances. Like, Smokey out here, man.
Nigga dick still work.
Hey, I ain't mad at him, nigga. If your dick still work, man, if you can use it, pimp, use that motherfucker.
No, he active, bro. Blue chewing it like a motherfucker.
Blue chewing, stupid.
I'm trying to get them bitches as a sponsor.
I heard that. This nigga Jay. You want a longer, harder record? Jay will be doing
What's that shit? Friday night plans? All that shit. Smokey on it, bro. Don't get mad at Smokey because he's still active. He's still healthy.
Yeah.
Nigga, 85 years old. You not gonna tell me a nigga
like
80. You're not gonna tell me a nigga is 82 taking pussy. I'm sorry.
Man,
And you gotta prove it.
Yeah,
What's your proof,
Get the
bitch?
fuck out of here. That just seemed too trendy right now.
What's your proof,
man. I
bitch?
don't like that shit, man. You coming after these old niggas, man, after all these years. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man.
What the fuck Smokey done did to anybody?
That's a good question.
And I feel like he might have another old nigga defense where he ain't in his right mind.
I mean, he is 85. You said this was 2 years ago. So
Yeah, like nigga.
It's 4 different women, and they all got different time ranges. I think,
but they all Hispanic though,
and they all know each other too.
Yeah,
they all know each other and work
know what
together.
they doing. Oh,
they trying to get his estate money.
Yeah,
they fuck them hoes,
here,
man.
Bitch.
Fuck you, Puerto Rican bitches.
Get the fuck out of here, for real. I ain't with that
fuck
shit.
y'all.
Shout out to my nigga Smokey, man.
Yeah, shout out. We support Smokey, nigga. I'm finna make some t-shirts, nigga. What should we put on the t-shirts? What should we put on the t-shirts, man? We gotta get some shit put up, man. We gotta support Smokey, bro. This shit is unjust.
That is crazy.
This ain't right, man.
No,
this is elder abuse, in my opinion.
Ain't gonna do my nigga Smokey. Like, I don't like it at all, bro.
Bring charges up on a nigga that's almost 90. Are you out of your mind?
That's fucking crazy. 4 Hispanic bitches at that, man. Come on.
Where's ICE when you
Fuck
need them,
out of
man?
here, man. Right. You need to check their paperwork. Man.
Nah, for real. They all illegal if you ask me.
He said they all illegal.
Undocumented bitches.
Get the fuck up out of here. Take my nigga Smokey down. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of
Smokey
here.
OG, man.
OG Smoke, nigga.
Fuck. I don't like it, Jay.
We don't like it.
For real. Smokey ain't take that pussy.
Before we get out of here, anything y'all want to say on this weekend of sports? Our Cavaliers, I don't know what to say.
There's really nothing to say about that, man. There's nothing to say about that. About the Cavs.
I'm hurt.
Man. We all hurting. The whole city hurt over that shit, my nigga. Trust me. The whole city. Motherfuckers who ain't even Cavs fans is hurting over that. I had a passenger tell me that, like, I'm not even a Cavs fan and I'm hurting for you. I'm like, you should, because that was some bullshit. There ain't really nothing to say. But, hey, on the flip side, Boston lost. That's all I know.
All we need is OKC to lose, too.
For real, for real. That's all I know. You can talk all that shit all you want about the Cavs, but Boston is down too also. So nigga, what the fuck you gotta say about that shit? Okay.
And we was missing three fucking key players. So
3 key players.
Unlike Boston, what they was out, Kristaps Porzingis?
No, Porzingis played.
He played?
Porzingis was on the floor, my nigga. He was on the floor. And they still lost.
Fuck what y'all got to say about the CLE.
Yeah, I don't want to hear shit. And them niggas lost by 1 also. And they was winning. I know. I'm trying to lighten up on it.
I woke up.
That's what I'm talking about.
I woke up still feeling the way.
I know, Jay. I know. Trust me. I was too, though. I know. I was too.
I will say this about the Cavs game. There were 4 tremendous plays that happened in that game.
Which one? What you talking about?
Number 1. Donovan Yamming that bitch.
Dunk, ridiculous. I totally agree. God. That bitch was crazy.
What the fuck? He is aggressive. That nigga.
He a dog though.
No,
Donovan is a dog. He's a dog.
Absolutely. He be putting niggas on skates.
No, for real.
With that fucking crossover. That nigga different.
No, he's
Number
a dog.
2. Struce took off on them niggas like I've never seen.
And when do you see him dunk like that?
Never.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. He did that shit with authority, bro.
I feel like that might have been one of his best games of his career. And
I can agree with that.
And we wasted it.
It was wasted. God damn it.
Number 3.
Yeah, keep going. Shit.
The fucking put back dunk by Nesmith when he yammed that bitch on Donovan. And he came, bro, he came from the 3-point line off a free throw with a putback dunk on Donovan. And he fell to the ground like he fucking broke his spleen.
Yeah.
That was bad.
That was.
And number 4, the dagger in the fucking heart, like on Sinners.
Damn what.
Halliburton with the step back game winner. What?
And that was on. He shot that over JA. I feel like he did that the first game too. He was tearing JA up in the outside of that paint, boy. When I seen JA, I'm like, God, no, this is not going. Yeah. It's all. Listen, fuck that shit. Cavs is 7, man. I don't care.
Yeah, let's not talk about that one.
Yeah, for real. I'm with you.
You watched the Devin Haney and the Ryan Garcia. Any thoughts on that? I didn't see it. I missed it, but I heard that Devin Haney set a record for the least amount of fucking punches landed in a fucking fight. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not the record that was set?
I thought I did hear that too, though, honestly. And I did watch majority of it. I can't hold you. I was kind of up and down and shit because I was making food and shit because we was down here getting faded. The homies was like, Smoke, man, chill, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna miss the fight. And it's like, shit, all right, you know what I'm saying? I chilled for a minute. The round went in. And I'm like, all right, let me run up here. I come downstairs like, what I missed? Them niggas like, man, you ain't missed shit. They like, man, this fight boring as fuck, man. Because I'm like, what the heck? I just said I'm gonna be missing. Like, no, this fight boring as fuck, man. And I saw online them niggas had like, I don't know if they 4 times it to speed it up, and it just looked like the niggas was
no. They sped it up and there wasn't no action.
Oh my god, it looked so crazy sped up. No, not even the Haney one.
Haney.
They sped that one up. It looked so crazy, man. Like,
so give me your thoughts because you more of a boxing enthusiast than me. I love boxing, but I don't follow it the way that you do. Give me your thoughts on why do you think Haney put on that type of show? Like,
I can't really answer that. First off, them niggas was boxing in Times Square,
which is dope.
Which is fucking crazy, man.
Dope as fuck.
First off, I don't even think Americans don't understand how we just got flexed on by these niggas having these niggas fight in the middle of fucking Times Square. Like, these niggas is straight flexed on American though.
That's dope. I didn't even know that's where the fight was. I knew it was in New York, but I didn't know it was
right in the middle. That shit was crazy. Because even some of them niggas, like, I want to say even Garcia was commenting on that, like how weird it felt to be fighting outside like that. It just felt
that's hard.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit to me, like you said, that shit is tough though. But I don't know why. To answer the question, I don't know with Devin, to be true with you. And so many people kind of be praising him and shit, but it's like, to me, Haney, ever since that ass whooping, it just really, to me, ain't really been right. End of the day, he did get his ass whooped by Ryan. Juice or no juice, my nigga, you still got your ass whooped, nigga, at the end of the day. I'm sorry, I have to say that. And then for Ryan punk ass, you clearly need the juice, nigga, to win, my nigga, because without the juice, you keep fucking losing. And then we get our homies to debate. The homies was down here like, yeah, he had that shit in him, but he had such a small amount in him where it wouldn't affect it wouldn't affect his performance like that where he gonna just be whooping niggas' ass. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it wasn't enough, but he whooped Devin ass off the juice. He fought old boy when he wasn't on the juice, and he got his ass whooped. Like, nigga, you got knocked down in the second round and you lost. So it's like, to me, you don't look that good. Like, Garcia don't look good when he's not juiced up. So it's you can debate if he's better when he's on that shit versus when he's not. Because that was a debate down here before the fight. Oh, nah, man, that shit, it really wasn't even shit in his system, man.
You know, that's JMatt. That was JMatt. JMatt, you be on bullshit. You find a way to support your nigga no matter what.
You be amazed, man. I feel like Mel said that shit too, though.
What?
That it wasn't that much juice in Ryan's system.
Oh no, that was Mel. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I had the opposite.
Yeah, Mel said
I had the opposite. Yeah, it was like 0.000 something.
And I get it, but look at it though. It was that much. You whooped this nigga's ass. I will give you that. You whooped Devin's ass.
So you didn't even need it.
You didn't need it. So what happened with this fight?
Or maybe he did need it.
He did. He did.
Maybe he did.
He did need it.
Maybe that 0.000 something 8 makes a difference.
It did, bro. I'm telling you.
Because if it didn't, he wouldn't have had to forfeit the shit. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, that's right.
Second round, you got knocked down, bro. Right. Second round. Come on, man. Nah. You need that juice.
So, do you feel like there is a potential for disappointment with the Canelo Crawford fight, or do you think that's going to live up to what it's
the hype?
Yeah.
I think it's going to live up to the hype.
I do too.
I think it is. So many people are thirsty for that, and I'm definitely one of them. But
I don't think Canelo has it in him to not put on a good performance.
No, for real. He's too, man. Yeah. Canelo's such a professional.
He's a real fight. Nigga.
Nah, he's such a
fight Saturday.
I missed it.
That shit was terrible.
Saturday was the
Canelo.
Yeah, I did miss it. I did miss his fight though.
So every fight was terrible this weekend. I mean, the last fight. So the Garcia fight, the Haney fight, and Canelo fight, which is all major headliners, they all put on shitty performances.
The undercards, it was some cool undercards though.
No, fuck the undercards.
I said fuck the undercards.
The niggas who bring in the money all put forth piss poor performances.
I didn't even see the Canelo fight, but it went the distance, so you know what I mean. He didn't knock homie out.
That was one of the most boring fights.
From Canelo, or just period, you mean?
Period.
Oh, fuck. So this is not leading.
The one before it I heard was good. It was some big ass niggas that was fighting before that.
The one before it. We talking about the niggas that's gonna take our money.
I get it, man. I get it.
That's not a good precursor to what's to come. That's
well, you know that, but
that's not a good precursor.
But Canelo and Crawford is gonna be that.
How do you know?
No, that's gonna
But
that's
it's
going to be a great fight, bro. That's gonna be.
How do you know?
Because of who he fighting. Who was he fighting? Who did he just fight?
I forgot his name.
Exactly. You see that? You see that right there?
Man, these niggas could literally go in that bitch and steal our money like everybody else does.
Oh man,
they literally could do that.
But Crawford is a household.
They could be in that bitch.
Dude who was trying not to get knocked out.
It's possible.
I ain't gonna say it's not.
It's possible.
I'm not gonna say it's not.
Like you said, the money, the Mayweather effect, and all that shit. Like it's possible for niggas to go in there and not try to fuck up their reputation. It's possible for them to go in there and be like, I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Crawford definitely, because he's undefeated. So he has to be careful so he don't get the blemish on his shit. And Canelo he got 2 losses already. So I don't think Canelo really.
So you think Canelo will probably be the one that's the more aggressor?
I think so.
He would be the aggressor.
I think so. But that's why I say I'm ready to see it.
So are we gonna watch the fight over here?
Hell yeah, we can. Shit, I'll have it.
So I got an idea. I seen this on the gram, and I feel like this would be a good idea. I feel like we should do this if the Cavs continue to
prosper to win.
JMatt sent me this shit. One of the homies did this shit where he have an event at the house, and then everybody that comes through buys $30 worth of food. but you don't tell nobody what you bringing.
Oh shit!
So it could just be
First
whatever is on your mind, whatever on your heart, however your stomach feel. You bring $30 worth of food. Everybody does it, and you just have this pig out of food. I think that's dope.
I'm not mad at that. It got to be some exclusions though, my nigga. You better not come in this bitch with no motherfucking McDonald's, nigga. $30 worth of McDonald's.
Okay, no, you right. You fair.
It's not like
that
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like
that's fair.
Don't come in this bitch with some double cheeseburgers and shit from McDonald's, nigga. Like no fucking 20 pieces and shit, right? Don't come here with that shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I didn't think about that.
Don't come here with that, man.
All right.
It got to be some type of.
That's what I told Shirley. Because Shirley like, no, you got to tell people. And I'm like, no, that's the fun about it. But you're right. You can't have exclusions. You can't tell people what not to bring.
Right. Listen.
You can't tell them what to bring, but you can't tell them what not to bring.
I'm with that, then.
I'm with that. I'm glad you said that.
Oh my God.
I'm glad you said that.
Pissed the nigga got like 5, 6. Nigga got 10 McDonald's bags coming my shit. I'm looking like, where the fuck is him going? Who the fuck about to eat that shit? Nigga, what you got all? I know what you brought. You brought all breakfast sandwiches with you and shit. You got hash browns and McMuffins and shit.
Nigga will have 8 biggie bags from Wendy's.
Now you got 8 biggie bags, right? Hey, that's $30.
Oh, that's funny.
$30.
No, you're right. I'm glad you said that.
No, I'm serious, Jay. I'm serious, Jay.
Make your exclusions.
I wish a nigga would, because it's McDonald's.
If you the host, I feel like if you the host, we'll do this. If you the host, you make your exclusions, but you can't tell nobody what.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I ain't gonna.
But be like, if you want to say no fast food,
my God,
you can't go to no place with a drive-through window. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, right.
I'm glad that's funny.
My nigga.
My nigga sick.
Oh, I would be pissed.
They come with this bitch with
niggas got McDonald's, rallies, motherfucking
20 Big Macs.
Niggas gonna come in here. Niggas gonna come in here with 3 foot logs and shit from Subway and shit. Like, I was just gonna cut them up, nigga. We gonna make little sandwiches. Like what?
Oh, you hating on the foot rolls?
Nah, I fuck with Subway.
I'm about to say that ain't a drive-through.
I fuck with Subway.
That's a deli sandwich, man. You can do a deli platter.
Just don't come in there with they steak sandwiches and the chicken. I don't want that pale ass chicken.
Oh, that's funny.
I
used to fuck a steak sandwich up from Subway.
Oh man, I did. Them niggas open the thing up, pull out the little card and shit. Like, man, like
that steak used to look like lamb meat.
I need to know, when did y'all make these steakums? Was these steakums made today? Yesterday, like, when did y'all make these steakums? I'm gonna need y'all to make these steakums, nigga, in my face, homie. Like, you can't just pull the tray out, nigga. What the fuck?
That bitch be lukewarm.
Yeah, man, no, man. You go get my bread all good, put all my fixes on there.
All right, we about to end it.
And then gonna slide it in the toaster. Nah, man. That ain't it. That ain't it.
All right, man. That was a good place to end it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, man.
Oh shit.
We'll be back next week for episode 113.
113.
Oh man, if you stay to the end, you're a real one, like we always say, man. Salute to y'all. It's the JMatt Show. We out.
Got it. It's time to smoke.